Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and spill some tea. Okay, here's the tea. Oh my god, it's a little loud. So guys, check this out, check this out. So I'm building a luxury pet brand AI avatar for digital sis and luxury pet moms over 40. And this is how I'm doing it, guys. I wanted to let you know like what we are working on right now. So right now, guys, what we're eating is extremely personalized prompts that are injected directly into your iPhone. So the way it works is like, okay, so imagine you're trying to sell something on TikTok. And what's happening is you're building, and you be like, I bet I want to spawn some money. And like every day is a new day, but you don't really have anybody like a nice little like a nice friendly buddy who's right next to you, motivating the heck out of you while you are building your luxury pet brand. And just imagine that this is the scenario. So you're building a luxury pet brand, and you be like, I bet I'm gonna go ahead and I need to promote some products. Like I'm gonna go ahead and try to sell a luxury pet brush. So what you do, you be like, all right, well, what I gotta do, I gotta go ahead and do a couple of things. I gotta find the luxury pet brush, buy some of those pet brushes from China and without getting cooked, like get the right information, get the brushes, but also start talking to that AI avatar in the process. So this is how it works, guys. What the way the stirring up the pot Freedom Fusion automation works, you open it up and basically just takes you through the routines. It takes you through the routines like, hey, digital sis, doom scroll through TikTok. So basically, the best way I could kind of describe it is like this: you include your brand pain point, you include your brand's offer, like what you're offering to your ideal customer profile, you include your product name, and you just include like a bunch of other brand context. So the way it works, guys, is absolutely insane. I got it to the point of not only recognizing gestures, not only recognizing your voice on a go, not only recognizing text with multimodal based context, but also I managed to inject your actual brand in the mix. So as crazy as it sounds, so check out this, check out some of those ASMR elements that we're adding right now, guys. This is what we're adding into the AI avatar. Obviously, guys, it's controlled through Gemini Live API, but the way this works, guys, what we managed to do, we managed to create a kind of a immersive experience where you have a little AI avatar just kind of being right next to you inside of the phone and communicating together with you, like while you're following the routines. So instead of like, how should I how should I describe it? I'm sure you guys used ChatGPT before, and you were like, all right, let me go ahead and talk to ChatGPT and ask questions. Well, this guys is not ChatGPT. It's a little something. Gosh, how can I even explain that? Think of it this way: you open up an app, it runs on your mobile iPhone, and what you do, you be like, you're gonna get your persona. So like, for example, you could choose digital sis persona, and what AI avatar would do, it would be like, I sis, I got you. Let's work on your luxury pet product that you're trying to sell on TikTok. And what you do, you just you follow through the steps. Now keep something in mind, those steps, what I managed to do, guys, I managed to combine multimodal context, meaning whatever the step that you're clicking on. So let's say you're building, let's say the step is doom scroll through TikTok and go find a viral video that is hyper relevant for your product. So instead of you manually like doing this yourself and kind of having no companion of any sort navigating together with you through this TikTok video, what I did is I introduced a way for a little like a picture-in-picture window that pops up on your iPhone with a little like, for now it's just voice, but don't worry, I'm gonna add the actual 3D looking avatar. But right now it just pops up and it It takes that, it understands that you're going through the step. It understands that you have a luxury pet brand to build. It understands what product you're trying to promote. For example, let's say you're trying to promote a luxury pet brush and you are ready to find some viral videos on TikTok. So the first step you click on is doom scroll through TikTok. And then what happens, guys? The AI avatar, it understands your entire brand context. It understands your gestures. It interacts with you. And it says, yo, sis, give me a thumbs up if you found your viral video yet. Stay focused. This is what we're trying to do. Here's the marketing angle that we're going to be working on today. Oh, for example, and then what it does, it covers the marketing angle. For example, let's say your marketing angle is property taxes are high, mortgage payments are super expensive, and I don't have any bills to pay. And let's say this is the marketing angle, and this is the marketing angle. It gets constructed automatically by the system. So in simple words, guys, what I managed to do is I managed to combine marketing angles from different industries together with a multimodal based context, meaning, and I know it's kind of sounds mouthful, but I don't know if did you guys see Gemini Live API recently, like what it could do, guys? It literally does almost real-time communication. So it's not like pausing, like sometimes you call, I don't know, a hotline and then you hear a little bot pausing and everything. No, guys, this is like super fast. So what I did is I cooked up the context. I made it super small, so this way it feels like as if you're talking to a person. And what I did is I interconnected all of it to like those steps, the steps that you're gonna do anyway in order to build your luxury pet brand. Except now you're gonna have this little crazy AI avatar that just kind of understands. It understands when you shake your phone. It understands when you tilt your phone. It understands your gestures. It comes back, and while you're scrolling through the video, it comes back and be like, yo, sis, did you find the video yet? And then you'd be like, meh, and you could like make a thumbs down, and it's gonna be like, ah, sis, look, this is the marketing angle that we're working on. The prices, the mortgage is expensive, property taxes are high. Let's go ahead and mix that together with your luxury pet product of luxury pet brush real quick. This is the name of the video you want to search for. And basically you don't have to constantly repeating yourself like you do with ChatGPT. And like instructing it what you want to do. Instead, it just always remembers like, hey, I need to promote luxury pet brush, and this is the marketing angle I'm going to take. and I'm going to be interacting with a digital sis using that digital sis persona within that time period. So what I did is I created an absolute time period to give you guys how should I say it, because I don't want you guys to be doom scrolling like zombies to infinity. So I included a little health checks for you as well. So basically what I do is I lock you down into an absolute time period where, for example, like when you start with your first step, it says, yo, sis, you're gonna have 5 minutes to scroll to find a viral video. Once you find that viral video, you're gonna know right away. It's gonna increase your chances exponentially to sell your pet brush. And you're gonna be like, damn, man, this is this is crazy. And so what I'm including, guys, I'm including variations of ASMR elements and responses that you could include while interacting with Avatar. In simple words, let's say you gave a thumbs up to Avatar while you doom scrolling, and the Avatar be like, "Alright, sis, you gave thumbs up. That is fire. Can you please let me know, like, what did you find? What video you found?" And you be like, "Oh yeah, well, I found some influencer, doing this with a pet brush. They're throwing it out of the window." and now that the avatar is gonna have all the context. It's gonna be like, oh, there's a UGC creator. You're watching a video with UGC creator that throwing out a brush out of the window. Man, you know what? Let me reconstruct that marketing angle to tailor it towards this angle, because essentially, guys, you're gonna know you're gonna know when you're gonna be building your pet brand what is fire. When you doom scroll, guys, you're gonna quickly identify like, oh damn, this is the fire video. But what you really guys are missing is consistency, to be able to repeat the same thing multiple times and have a flexibility to interact with AI in a way where you could just like tilt the phone where AI whispers back to you and be like, "Psst, I got you, sis." You're missing all of those elements that makes it more humanized. So what we did is we added those elements and added some of those prompts that include your pain points, include for your brand, include your goal for what you're trying to do, and we intertangled everything inside of that step. So as you navigate through each step, you're basically jumping outside of your phone into like iPhone ecosystem. I hope that makes sense, guys. So, and of course, I'm sure you guys used shortcuts before, iPhone shortcuts. But basically what we did is we just kind of slapped the user interface on a browser, on a regular browser, that just centralized, and we made it possible to interconnect with those shortcuts that runs on your phone. So so by doing that, we're able to interconnect to native capabilities of iPhone without necessarily having iPhone kind of a app that needs to be published, that kind of stuff, none of that nonsense. So right now what we're doing, guys, we're so like if you really want to have this submersive experience of extreme level of personalization in combination with ASMR elements, in combination of some physical kind of thing, and that's the next thing I'm thinking of adding, like a I'm thinking of adding, and I don't know, some of the things that I'm thinking about, guys, I still have to research in terms of science, if it's even possible to do in a scientific community. So what I was thinking about is injecting this avatar and like a hologram looking kind of avatar, sort of like in Star Wars, that pops out of I'm sure you guys seen Star Wars, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're the only one, and I'm sure you guys seen Halo, Netflix. You could tell right away what kind of avatar I'm talking about. But what I wanted to do, I want to take that avatar and almost to have some sort of a extra gadget that comes out of the phone that creates a little hologram, so this we could interact with it. So so we got Lone Wolf Bricks. Hello guys, hello, how are you? I'm doing pretty good, guys. I'm so cooked. I'm still recovering from my pain, guys. I literally just got out of, I was trying to carry a mattress from my basement, and by accident I managed to crack my back, and I'm like, damn, I need to go ahead and fix that. And I told you guys that story about it, about that, my adventures of the mattress. Now I got a lot of junk in my car, guys. Let me go ahead and show you the junk. This is what I'm almost 40 subs, man, and I'm so excited. I need 2 more. Oh, that is cool. So 40, 40 is a great age, and 40 is also a great number to have subs. 40 subs. So yeah, if you want to learn, if you want to get a lot of subs, it's fairly easy. Like basically, here's what you do. When you go in, modulate your tonality, like the way I'm using right now. Like notice how I'm just kind of increasing the tonality. Before, guys, just so you know, guys, before I was like super robotic. I'd be like, yeah, guys, get yourself Gemini Live API. It's gonna change your life. Before I was like that, and it was cringe, absolute cringe, guys. It was not working. Go ahead, like modify your tonality. As soon as I did that, guys, it was smooth sailing right away. Some people say like, oh, you need to be a genius, you need to have an insane, incredible amount of skills to get subscribers. Not really, guys. All you got to do is modulate your tonality, introduce some laughter, and watch Star Talk. Watch Star Talk with Neil deGrasse Tyson, my favorite astrophysicist. Watch him, see how he like laughs a lot and communicates with this guy named Chuck. Kind of observe him, just watch a couple of podcasts from that standpoint. Trying to get subscribers. I already give up in trying to like get a lot of subscribers, because the reason is, guys, the truth is you just need to provide value and build something incredible, like limitless, in a way where you're just not bounded to any kind of money, you're not bounded to any kind of rules, you're not bounded to pretty much anything. You're just going with the flow, the beautiful flow, the creativity, guys. Once you start tapping into it, guys, it's gonna be bunkers. Guys, go ahead, and I encourage you to take a look at some of the workshops that we went ahead and created, and it shows you how we're developing our AI avatar as part of this steering up the pot Freedom Fusion automation. Now, the latest prompts that we're adding inside of the steering up the pot will make it a bit more personalized, guys. So thanks for the advice, brother. Can you follow me? Maybe hopefully I will be famous one day. Yeah, absolutely, sure. I'll follow you. So, but I'll remember that name, Lower Breaks. Let me take a screenshot. Boom! I just took a screenshot. So, guys, look. Remember, support each other, follow each other, and always, guys, always try to do something special. Always try to be like constantly. I don't want to say educating. It's already too late for that. You won't be able to make any money with just educating, guys. But what I say is operationalize knowledge into some of those automations that people can use right away, and they just hit a button. I've been experimenting with some of those ASMR elements, guys, and some of those crazy automations, guys. If you really want to get insane amount of subscribers, guys, do the following automations. Open up your iPhone and just search through a bunch of shortcuts from Apple Intelligence and see like the latest and the greatest features, and just start and like jump into creativity of creating those shortcuts. Operationalizing some of your atomic habits first, solving some of those problems, and I promise you guys it's going to be smooth sailing. You're going to come back to me, you're going to be like, man, I think I just discovered an extra skill, Rome. I think I discovered an incredible skill, and I'm going to be like, I bet, let me go ahead and see you operationalize some of that further. So guys, look, thanks for the yeah. So guys, look, I'm super excited for you. I know you guys gonna crush it, but some of you may be asking like, hey Rome, but how do you come up with all those ideas about like digital cis personas and luxury pet store and TikTok shop and squabbling up together feudal lords and feudal hustlers and just building stuff? Like, what the hell? I don't get it. Like, how can you do that, guys? Look, the truth is anybody could do it. Like, it's nothing special. All you have to do is just kind of ask yourself, what is the biggest problem now that may, imagine if you could help them solve this problem. Imagine if you could help them have a little throughout their journey of building that luxury pet store. Imagine if you're able to create that. And guys, that's exactly what we're creating together as we're stirring up the pot. And I know some of you be like, I bet Rome, I get it. I want to figure this out, how to do this, but I don't know anything about AI. I don't know anything as smart as you. I'm not an engineer. I'm not any. None of that matters. You live in a digital world now. You have incredible guys. Now, all you got to do is you just got to ask yourself, what can I do with that brain that will help other luxury pet moms over 40 spawn money? I literally had a mom over 40 reach out to me today saying, hey, I'll give you 20 grand if you respond to me. And I responded politely and I said, look, guys, I don't want the money. I never need the money. I already made plenty of money. All I'm looking for is fulfillment. So guys, imagine getting that fulfillment. Imagine building something beautiful, incredible. But the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you fall into that creativity mode. Take a look at some of my incredible poems that I've written, thousands of them before ChatGPT was even alive. So now take a look at those poems. You're going to recognize your future self and your past self inside of them. And you're going to be like, damn, I think I need to read a couple more Ron Wells poems. To get super motivated and start cooking up some of those automations. I do have a feudal hustler, Bruno, who reached out to me just recently from a Slack channel saying if I could give him access to one of my sites that I spent like $5 grand on. Apparently I never operationalized it to the full, so I'm probably going to give him access to that site today, so this way he could whip out some of those automations. So guys, look, I'm super excited for you. If you want to learn and earn, and if you want to have an incredible opportunity to build something absolutely beautiful, build something that is absolutely incredible, then join us. Join my feudal kingdom. And of course, by joining, you're going to get access to thousands of workshops. You're going to get access to over 100 coaches. You're going to get access to over 100,000 side hustlers that you could network with. You're going to get access to my Threads Stack Digital Power Bundle. And of course, we also offer Freedom Fusion Flip workshops for the feudal lords, the brand owners who are trying to discover freedom but feel like process prisoners. So guys, if it's you, if you feel like a process prisoner, and you want to become a freedom founder instead and have this beautiful, blissful personality that goes beyond money, beyond anything that you could ever imagine, then join me. DM the word path on my Insta. I have a bio link and I have a free TikTok shop course that is available for you in my TikTok shop dropshipping 101 community. Guys, join us so we could start serving the feudal lords and start spawning some money. Now, of course, I know some of you will say, well, Rome, I thought you said you don't care about money. Well, guys, look, in the context of creativity, the money is just like a second factor. The biggest factor is finally realizing something that you wanted to do, something that is almost impossible, and you just end up doing it. So just imagine, like, go and watch a bunch of astrophysicists, guys. Go watch a bunch of people scientists out there, study their philosophies and their psychologies to understand how human brain works, and then carry them over directly into those beautiful freedom fusion automations that you could build together with us as part of our feudal kingdom. And of course, if you wanted to practice my beautiful system called Feudal System that I reincarnated in 2024 from Japan, and wanted to finally unlock your brain, so this way you no longer no longer be that process prisoner. And if you want that, if you want to unlock your brain, it took me about 2 weeks to unlock it, guys. Once I unlocked it, it was smooth sailing. I truly believe you could unlock your brain. You just need about 2 weeks of brainstorming and doom scrolling. And take a look at my feudal system framework guide. And guys, feudal system is where you reflect, learn, execute, mentor, and squash atomic habits as you do so across multiple platforms. Once you use that feudal system to build your feudal kingdom, whatever that feudal kingdom is, whether it's your luxury pet store or any other kind of business, you will be able to succeed. I used feudal system framework and I succeeded. And approximately 3 months, $1 billion company created a drink after my company's name, and that company is Pepsi. And the drink that they created is called Freedom Fusion. Take a look, guys. Go ahead, search it around. I promise you guys, if you use this feudal system, it's going to be so much easier for you. But for now, guys, I'm going to get going. I quickly wanted to create this workshop just to kind of motivate you and tell you exactly what kind of hybrid skills you want to learn that are not taught in college. Those hybrid skills include threads stacking, TikTok sniping, ops stacking, prompt engineering, context engineering, AI content-driven automations, business development, and many others, guys. Many of those skills product on the internet from China, let me know, because what I'm looking for is some sort of a hardware unit that you could connect to the phone, almost like a mini projector on a phone that would create like a little hologram that would show like a little avatar, but I want it to be portable. So I was thinking about maybe operationalizing this avatar. So this way, when luxury pet mom over 40 doom scroll on TikTok, that avatar would be in 3D kind of a format, but sticking out kind of on a hologram, guys. So in case if you do find it, let me know. I believe now if you can't find it, something like this on TikTok shop or anywhere else, then maybe science is not there yet to create anything like this. Maybe there still needs a little bit of time, or maybe science is already there to be able to create that, but you would just need to engineer this as a product. So whatever the case may be, guys, I encourage you to take a look at that. So because that's going to be next. I wanted to introduce hardware-based component inside next to the phone or some sort of a gadget, sort of like a little portable projector that sits next to the iPhone that just kind of has this 3D avatar, no glasses or anything, but it's just like an actual avatar, 3D, like a Star Wars. That's basically what I want to introduce, guys. Anyway, I'm going to get going. I'll see you next time. Take care.